Dawie, so what am I learning today?
Victor, today I'm going to explain to you the wonderful world of economics.
Perhaps you can start with why it's beneficial for me to understand economics.
Well, economics is actually about people. It's not about graphs and exchange rates and inflation and stuff like that. Economics is always about people. And if you understand people, then you understand why the financial markets do what they do. And if you understand the financial markets and inflation and the impact of interest rates on your personal finances, for example, then you're in a very good position to make decisions about your personal finances.
Dawie, I have often heard that people say that economics and politics are closely linked. Why is that so?
Well, in fact, in the past, economics used to be called political economy. And the reason for that is quite easy to understand, because politics is about ideology, and ideology is about policy, and policy affects the economy. So if you understand why politicians think a certain way, and that like the policies they're going to implement, then you understand how government and politics are eventually going to affect the economy.
What are all these funny isms and funny words in economics, like Keynes?
Keynes or Keynesianism. Let me explain to you. Essentially, today we are all Keynesians. There was this bright economist with the name of Keynes, and he suggested that if the economy slows down, all you need to do, you have to get government to spend more money in the economy. So government will take money, spend more money in the economy, that will increase demand in the economy, and theoretically, according to Keynes, that will get the economics wheels going again.
And then communism?
Communism, of course, our good friend Karl Marx made that popular. Communism essentially means that the state owes everything, all the means of production, like, for example, land or factories or the mines, everything will belong to the state. And I promise you, if something belongs to nobody, if it belongs to the state, it belongs to nobody, and it's usually a system that's really performing quite badly.
Then the next one, capitalism.
Capitalism, we all call ourselves capitalists. I prefer to call it a free market system. Capitalism essentially means that where the state owes everything in a communism and a capitalism, I will owe some and you will owe some. So the means of production is owed by the individual.
Okay, and then I like to be social. Socialism, what's that?
That's socialism. Socialism, let's call that sort of capitalist light. And I think the financial crisis of 5-6 years ago was exactly because of socialism. Because what we've seen is what we're seeing today in Europe, for example, is how the socialist experiments are failing. Socialism is actually communist light.
And then the last one, it's difficult, monetarism.
Monetarism, a very clever guy with the name of Milton Friedman, won a Nobel Prize with his ideas about monetarism. And the theory behind that is that money makes the economy tick. And if there's a lack of money in the economy, all you need to do is increase the money supply, and that will get the economics wheels going again.
So where does South Africa fit into this framework?
Yes, what are we in South Africa? Are we communists or are we socialists? Well, no country in the world has got a pure communist system or a pure socialist or capitalist system. It's always a mixture, somewhere between a free market system and a communist system. We in South Africa, we're kind of socialist, and the state is getting bigger and bigger in South Africa, which simply means that we're becoming more socialist. And very interesting to be an economic analyst in South Africa, because we sometimes don't really know what we are. But join us next week for more lessons in economics.
Yeah.